Hey guys, it's Tasha Ray and welcome back to season 2 of Secrets of the Opposite Sex. I brought fan favorite Devin back from season 1 along for the ride this season. Hey girl.
Hey.
So our guests today, we have Joe Mixon and Jordan Evans. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello.
Okay, right on. What's happening?
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Jordan, we'll start with you.
My name is Jordan Evans. I'm from Oklahoma. I'm 26 years old, and my job is just work. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay, work. All right. Joe, your turn.
I'm Joe Mixon. I'm from San Francisco, California, and my job is to stay in shape year-round.
Y'all are funny. Okay, so let's dive into the first question. So this is an easy question,
Yeah, warm me up.
Yes. So what does a first date look like for you? So are there
You said first date?
Yeah, first date. You're
Okay.
taking a woman out on a first date. What does that look like when you're the one in charge of planning it?
I'll go ahead and pop it off. So
Yeah.
first off, I'm very peculiar with what a date is. All right. So I'm very intentional on when I take someone on a date. So like if I go out to eat with somebody or if I go out to go to like an activity or something, unless I feel like I solidify as a date, it's just getting to know each other and hanging out. So that's just because I don't want no gray area. I don't want no miscommunication. So if it's a date, I'm gonna make sure it's, communicated and broadcasted. But if it is a date, I personally like having things kind of in order and planned. So I'll try to get like a reservation for like a restaurant or something. Or if we like to go do activities, whether it's bowling or something like that, I make sure that it's kind of set up. And so I don't like waiting and stuff like that. That's kind of how I go about it. Somewhere where and I don't like going to movies on first date because I'm going to go somewhere I can talk.
It sounds like there are levels to it.
Oh, for sure.
So everybody doesn't get a first date, like the date treatment.
Just how I feel like I need to earn that type of time from a woman, I think she needs to deserve that from me as well. So I'm not going to just give it my all off rip. I want to, work towards it, but there's definitely levels to it.
Interesting. Okay, Joe, your thoughts? So what does a first date look like for you?
I agree with Jordan in a sense of, I'm going to let them know, you feel me, what it is before I consider it as a date. Because I wouldn't consider it nothing as no date unless I'm solidifying that, look, I'm taking you on a date. We're going to get dressed up. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're going to have a whole day or a whole night together, eat, take you out, like the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I feel about, with solidifying the date. But take them, if it was the date, shit, I'm going to take them somewhere nice.
So it sounds like a lot has to happen for y'all to get to a date, like a real
facts.
date.
Yes.
Why? Isn't a first date like where you get a chance to know somebody? So you need to know everything before they get the luxury of a real date.
Yeah. How many times are you taking me to McDonald's before we go to, to like PF Chang's? Like how many, how fast do I move up?
Look, first off, I'm going to take you to McDonald's and just see how thankful you is, or how grateful you is, I should say. Because all I'm saying is I don't think I need to spend $250 just to take you out to dinner. That don't make no sense. Is you worth that on the first date, you think?
You don't know if she's worth that on the first date? Like you don't know who you're communicating with before you get to a first date?
No.
That's what I was going to say.
My thing is I need to get to know you first, know what you about, know everything, and it needs to get to that level in order for me to take you out on a date. Now, we might go get some food together, but at the same time, I can't consider that as a date.
Okay.
Unless I'm specifically saying, look, I'm finna take you out on a date. I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm finna go here. We finna go there. I'm gonna take you there. You feel me? Wine and dine you. But until I specify that, it's not no date.
It depends prior to that quote unquote first date or first time interacting on how much I'll communicate with that person. So if it's just like, all right, yeah, I met you through a social media outlet, or hey, I got your number one night, let's link up. To me, that's not really a date. That's just a link up, getting to know them. Once I feel like, because like I said, I'm intentional. So if I'm trying to really date someone, as in I'm trying to like pursue her in a toward like relationship status, like that first date, I'm gonna make sure it's known,
Well, at least it sounds like you guys are intentional. Like when you feel like that person is worthy of what you feel like a good first date is, then you'll give it to the person.
And you want to avoid, and from my personal experiences, I just want to avoid that uncomfortable, like, what are we? And I don't want to sell no dream and give a high expectation to a girl and kind of like hurt her in a sense and not give her what she's looking for. And I feel like the best way is to be intentional.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like personally, I feel like if you was to say, you can't say take him out on a date. I'm gonna say if you was to go out to eat with somebody exactly like how Jordan said it, the first thing the girl gonna do is, oh, I appreciate you taking me out on a date. Like, what do you mean that I'm taking you out on the date? Like, this ain't no date. We just
she giggled on that
food. one. I'm just saying, like I said, I don't understand why do girls feel like everything has to be a date?
I mean, generally going out with somebody that you're interested in to a restaurant is usually considered a date.
Let's say if a dude took you out to go eat, say he took you out to, what's nice out there, like Mastro's or what is it out there?
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's say over there, like Mastro's or whatever the fuck it is. You gonna consider that as a date because y'all just had a good time?
Well, I go through steps. Like, I'm very clear on what we're doing. So I'm going to know what I'm getting myself into before I roll up to my shows, right? So I'm going to know either I'm on a date or this is a feel you out session. Like, we're going to see how we feel about each other, and that's going to determine where we go from here.
So are you clarifying? Are you clarifying with the man before you go to wherever you guys go? Are you asking him, are you taking me out on a date, or is just going as like, you feel me, trying to get to know each other?
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. At this point in my dating, I'm a little older. So at this point, men are taking me on dates. Like, and it's very clear, like, I'm taking you on a date. That's my intention.
Right.
Because I'm dating.
We're talking about we're talking about before the I'm taking you out on a date part. If the man don't say I'm taking you out on a date, like, is it considered a date? Is what I'm asking you.
Well, no, if we both don't clarify that it's a date, then
it's not a date.
It's in the get to know you realm. Okay. I'm not a big chill person, like a big kick it and chill person in the beginning.
I am.
Why?
I enjoy company. So if I can, and that's, I think, what leads me to wanting to date somebody. If I can just be around somebody's presence and then be around mine, and it's like, it's natural and organic, that's what's going to lead me more to want to, like, prioritize them and take them on a date. Like, it don't got to be at the crib. I like public settings because I don't. If I'm meeting with a girl, I don't ever invite her over on first time, like, to my crib. One, I want her to feel comfortable, but two, I'm not comfortable with her at my house. I don't know her like that.
Okay. So in previous conversations last season, it became clear that a man's career is a major factor for a lot of women. I know stereotypically being an athlete tends to attract a wide range of crazy when it comes to women and dating. So what's your craziest dating story, or a story of a woman's attempt at trying to date you?
Oh, okay. Well, cat's out the bag. Me and Joe are athletes, but I got a crazy one. It's not really crazy, but it's like wild to think that, like, the shorty did this. So she, I met her on Instagram. She literally was just FaceTiming and stuff, like, type stuff like that, trying to get to know me. And one day she, like, Apple requested like $5,000. And I was like, I thought it was a joke, but I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I Googled your salary. You can afford it.
Oh, wow. Now, had you met at this point, or you guys?
No, I never even met her in person.
Wait, she said she Googled your contract.
Yeah, she said, I Googled your salary. You can afford it. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, then ain't no lie, like, a month or so later, I seen her, like, courtside at a Lakers game. So I was like, yep, you found the one.
It worked on somebody.
It worked on somebody, because it was for sure not finna work on me.
Fascinating. Joe, you got a crazy.
What about you?
This is about y'all.
It's about us, Joe.
I don't really have no crazy, like, stories like that, for real.
Nobody's ever gone to extreme lengths to try to get your attention, or to try to date you, or to
I mean, all right, I'll answer for all of us. I can answer for you, Joe. I know we both got this. All right, there's times where I'll get random, like when I say random, explicit videos and pictures.
Oh. Like,
you think that was cute, or like what made you, think that I was okay? Like, I'm good. Or like you got the wrong one. But, like, stuff like that happens. Going to the athlete side that you was asking, I think girls fall, quote unquote, in love with me way faster than they should.
Mm.
So to me, that's like a very quick red flag. Like, how you like me that bad? It's only been 2 weeks.
That was the question. Like, how do you think your career has shaped your dating experience overall?
It's jacked it up.
It's terrible. Because you don't know who's really there for you. Yeah. You don't trust exactly. With us being athletes, we have a lot more to lose than an average male or female in general. If we just being real technical. Because that goes into when you dealing with somebody, you got to think of all the logistics. Say if you had a kid with her, then it's like, boom, that's the first thing. 2 is marriage. You know, it's a lot involved with dating. And the thing is, like, I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, I really don't be knowing about who really there for whoever. I'm not even just talking about me specifically. Yeah. I'm talking about just in general. I mean, and I know people that's in good relationships for them, and then I know people that's like, okay, you could tell they there for that reason or this reason, like just in general. But
and I just don't want to be. I don't want to be used. I feel like if I'm being used because of who I am, it's like that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do. Outside of the few girls that I probably have talked to like prior, anything new is going to be really hard for me to actually want to date them because, like I said, like I have to be aware of what they see when they are with me, and I just got to just be careful.
And just going through that whole process again, like that's really a headache, and it get like stressful and stuff. So, I mean, I'm glad I don't have to keep like go through that, but at the same time, it's like still taking that step past that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that is a big fear of mine.
Yeah, having to constantly relearn somebody and kind of, I don't want to say test them, but to make sure that they are there.
You right. I ain't gonna lie. I might be wrong for that, but I low key be testing them.
I can understand that. I would do the same thing.
That they test you too with the $5,000 cash app.
Yeah, and they found I ain't no sucker, so they lost.
Yeah. How many weeks had you been talking when she asked you that?
First off, we was in communication. I ain't gonna say talking because that's another stage. But okay. I had known her probably just a few months.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I don't remember. It wasn't like I still had never seen her in person.
You was finna pay her bills for about 2 months, 3 months.
I wasn't paying nada. She wanted me to fly her out. And she was like 4 or 5 hours away. I was like, girl, if you don't drive. And she was like, well, I don't got no car. And I was like, we can't speak.
Oh.
Yeah, she sleep. You can't talk to me.
Yeah, you can't talk to me if you don't have a car.
Like, come on, I might as well just get you a stroller.
Hey, she's trying to catch the bus to see it.
I said, no, I ain't no lie. I ain't no cap. When she said it, I was like, yeah, Greyhound ticket like $100.
Oh.
Honestly, before I told you that I didn't have a car, I would get the bus there and then be like, damn, I had car issues. Like, can you get me? I'm going to tell you I'm carless. Oh my goodness.
Well, she was courtside at a Lakers game, so hopefully she has a car now.
I'm about to say she got her mans or something. I don't know, but it wasn't gonna be me.
Okay, so we've been talking about dating, but what qualities are you looking for in a forever mate? Like, what do you want your person to be like?
I would like to think like, and this is being biased, but I just feel like I would love for him to have like traits of my mom. I look at how I want them to be like my mom, and reason why I say that because personally, I felt like my mom was the like nicest person in the world. I definitely think the way like we was raised, she raised like I think she raised my brothers and sisters very well. She did the best she could do, but she's very genuine in everything that she does. She loves everybody, to the best of how she could love them, and she don't treat nobody no different. And I feel like I said, like my mom just, with everything that I seen her go through, no matter what, she just always, was happy and overcame everything. And to me, I feel like that's big because you always want a woman that got like ambition about her. And I felt like that, I feel like my mom, like she resembles that. So I think, somebody who could take care of themselves, without needing that extra help, even though that's what we're going to always provide. But like I said, somebody that can meet you there halfway, and it means like to me that they trying. And for somebody who do something like that, I mean, it's you give them the world.
I agree with that. Like my mom's the pinnacle of a woman, and then along with my sisters. But I think there's a few things that I think I really appreciate that a woman can do for me. Number one is the comfort of being comfortable. So if I feel like I can be myself with her, and I'm comfortable just being me, right or wrong, ups and downs, being vulnerable, emotional, all that stuff. Because I'm not really an emotional person, but that's number one. And number two, something that go a long way with me is support. I need a lot of support. And then I think the respect, because I think if you respect me, like you'll do everything, quote unquote, correctly. Because if you respect me, you respect us. Therefore, you respect my wishes as I would respect yours and stuff like that. So I think those are like the top three, maybe, I guess. And then, actually, the number one thing, in all honesty, is is my faith. As a Christian man, like I definitely want someone that's strong in her faith, because if I'm down bad, I need to be able to rely and lean on her as I should be for her. So that's actually number one. But yeah.
Oh, I like y'all's answers. Y'all are really good at this.
I thank you. I mean, we might be good at saying it, but obviously I'm 26 and single. I ain't good at finding it. So,
Okay, you are 26. You got time.
But I ain't trying to be no old daddy, though,
Man, hey, I'm telling you, that's the worst thing.
That's the worst. What?
Oh, no, that's not the worst.
Being an old daddy, 40 and
hey, listen,
learn your lessons first. You gotta learn your lessons first.
Hey, football age is different. Like I'm 26, but I really feel like 52.
Oh my God.
It's like dog years.
I'm about like I'm like 50 if that's the case.
Yeah, I might be like 40.
I'm a running back.
What is your biggest dating or relationship regret?
To make a long story short, is wasting my time.
Oh.
And it's a lot of things that go into that, but that's what I'm just saying. I think that's the worst thing, is putting all that time into somebody and something don't work out, and it's like it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. You don't want to put all of this time in, and at the end of the day, going to find something new after that. Like I don't want to keep doing that shit. That's that.
I don't know if there's any specific like things that was done. Like obviously, there's some things I wish I did differently. But I think the biggest thing is I quote unquote regret is when I was dating in college, I missed out on a lot of opportunities to have memories with my teammates because I was in a relationship, and it was a relationship that obviously didn't last. And I'm not regretting the relationship in whole, because I think I learned a lot and I needed to be in that and I needed to go through that. And honestly, she probably kept me out of a lot of trouble anyways. But I just feel like either I stayed in too long or we didn't have a better balance of giving me my freedom so I can have those memories with my college teammates. And a lot of those guys are my friends that I'm friends with to this day. So I like, when we all get together, they tell a whole nother side of stories that I wasn't a part of because I was in a relationship.
So you feel like you got too serious too young?
Yeah, for sure. I never had a girlfriend before. So when I got to college and I started dating, I was kind of just all in.
Are you making up for lost time now?
Yeah, definitely making up for it now. I mean, I've been single since.
Why did you two break up?
There was some like messiness, like kind of gossipy kind of talk going on, and things were misconstrued and miscommunicated, and I was done. So I mean, it was definitely a relationship that probably it definitely lasted way longer than it needed to be.
Than what it should, yeah.
Than what it should. And like I said, on both ends, like I wasn't towards the end, I felt like I was a pretty good boyfriend. But towards the end, I just stopped caring, and that wasn't fair to her, and just ended things and moved on, and it's fine. That was 2016? Do y'all have a problem with breaking up with people?
Not at all.
I have a problem.
Ooh, look at you.
Place.
You say you have a problem with what?
With dating them in the first place. I don't get to the breakup point.
Y'all asking us questions, but what do you mean by that? I'm real. Like, what do you mean by that?
So who hurts you?
I won't be pressed. Like, I won't ever be pressed in a situation to break up with someone because they will never be to the point where they will have to say that to me because we're not like that. It's not like that.
Oh, so you don't have like exclusive boyfriends?
I haven't, and a lot since I was in college, and I'm older than you. I was in college before you were, so a long time.
How you know? I might have been an early enrollee.
Because you said you were 26 at the beginning of our podcast.
Oh yeah, well, y'all didn't say y'all names and y'all's ages and stuff.
It's our podcast. You're the guest.
Oh,
exactly.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Look at y'all. That's the problem with females now. They love to manipulate and flip shit on the next dude. Like, that's the problem. That is crazy.
What?
Oh my God. Hey, but it's understand. Hey, y'all right though. We is on y'all podcast. So
yeah,
we're gonna
bad.
let
I'm
y'all
the guest.
slide.
My bad.
We're gonna let y'all slide right there.
I'm coming to y'all home. I need to take my
but
shoes
you know
off.
what?
My bad.
We are very lenient because at the end,
snap.
we're going to give you the opportunity to turn the tables and ask us.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, say that then.
Uno. Just one question. That's it.
Uno.
Uno.
You done asked us a million questions.
Hey, Joe, just know my question is gonna go crazy.
Before we get to that, this is our segue question before we play our quick red flag game. So what are your deal breakers? And do you have things that are instant red flags for you?
Yes.
If
you ask my mama, she would tell you, or if you ask my mama and my friends, they'd be like, Jordan, girl fingernails dirty and Jordan's out of there. Like, now I think that's cap, but to that point, I do pay attention to a lot of things. Okay. So
a red flag for me is social media.
What do you mean?
I do hate social media.
I don't like females that's into social media and that like spend all their time on social media.
Oh, okay.
That takes like 75% of the female population out of it because
the best thing is if you go on Instagram and it's followed by no one you know, and you go to her followers, ain't no blue checks. Like you got a little, and then like she only get like 120 likes.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Because I mean,
I'd rather deal with a girl like that.
Yeah, because personally, I do that though. Because at the end of the day, I'm never gonna ask of somebody whether it's a teammate, a friend, a brother, a sister, or girlfriend. I'm never gonna ask them of something that I personally won't, hold on my own. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like you on Instagram, but I'm all on Instagram. I'll be having my Instagram deleted. I'll keep a buck with you. I got a main, but I also got a private Instagram. It's only got my private close friends on there that I mainly use anyways. But my biggest red flag and the worst thing that a girl can do to me early on is lie to me. If you lie to me, I don't care if it's small. I'm out. I like naturally, like physically, I just feel like I act different to you, even if I'm trying not to. Like subconsciously, I'm just gonna not.
I know you lied, so I'm acting different.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that goes both ways. Yeah.
It probably for sure does.
Yeah, no, 100%. But all I'm saying is I don't think the social media part goes both ways, but okay.
Why wouldn't it go both ways?
Because I feel like just exactly how Jordan said, a female that has that follows a bunch of blue check marks and you just could tell what type of motherfuckers like that.
I just feel like when I feel like the atomic stereotype of that is like, if I see a girl like that, in all honesty, whether it's right or wrong, in my mind, it's like, oh, she looking for a come up.
Yep.
No, yeah, that's fair.
And there's no different. There's guys that do the same thing. There's, dick riding dudes out there. I'm just saying when I'm going for a girl and I see like she follows all my teammates or, you gotta
think now, JF, like people our age, bro, even with stuff that we do though, like most of them dudes, they going for females that got some type of clout.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like we're different than most of them dudes anyway. We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do none of that. We don't go out, like we don't do none of that stuff. But my thing is, you feel me? You got dudes you feel me nowadays in the stereotypical guys that people love to, put them in categories such as athletes in general, not just football players, basketball. We just talking about in general.
Yeah.
You got people like them that always want to deal with people in some certain type of status. And I feel like, and y'all just going to have fun and y'all got y'all friends with benefit. Hey, so be it. Like you do you, bro, more power to you. But when you going and looking for somebody that like a real person that like to be with, I will never see myself being with anybody that anybody has access to.
I think there's a lot of red flags that I think just happen like just happen throughout the course of talking to someone and you peep them then. Because I always say like if someone shows you your true colors, like no reason to paint a different picture. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
I know like for me, like I know there's certain things that I like. So like I do like a girl that's very private, not crazy out there, but at the same time, I think there's a difference between being private and being secretive. So a girl shows me any forms of being secretive and she's very opaque and not transparent with me, I can't trust it. So that's a red flag to me. I do pay attention to how she interacts with her family and if she ever meets my family. Like even the small things, like if I ever go to a girl's house, Devin, say you invite me over to your family's crib and they make dinner for us. I promise you I'm cleaning the kitchen.
Oh,
that's just how I was raised. So, or I'm gonna try to.
I ain't doing it, but you feel me? Hey, I wet my bowl, my plate, whatever. But you feel me? I'm putting that softly, gently up in the.
No, I'm gonna wash my dishes.
Yeah,
any other dishes that's in the kitchen sink, I'm gonna wash them too. And then obviously they're gonna probably say don't. But like, no different. Not saying a woman has to cook, but like, let's say my mom's in there cooking and the girl's over there and she don't even ask my mom if she needs help with anything. Like, I feel like that's kind of like, I can see that as a red flag. There's just little stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. If a girl don't got no friends, to me, that's kind of weird to me too.
What?
I like how in-depth his red flag list is. I appreciate
because I'm starting to think they popping up. Like, if you don't got no friends, I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you?
Because there's something wrong. I agree.
Because at the end of the day, if you're my girl, like we're gonna be friends first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Zero friends. Yeah.
You have a million, but
even if she's like, if she sits and says, "Oh, this is my best friend. You met her 2 weeks ago, but you got no best friends from back in the day," I'll be like, "So you don't got."
That's
you
not
don't got no foundation.
Friends. That's girls with too many friends. That's, I think, for me, if I had to speak on your behalf, which I think that it would be more of a red flag if women had a ton of friends than none, because if they have,
there's both sides.
Maybe
I'm cool. No, there's a ton of friends. Sides. I ain't gonna lie to tell you.
Yeah.
If I ever question them, because like I like having in-depth conversations, so I can pick your brain. So one of the things I'm gonna ask you is about your goals and what you're doing to attain the goals, because a person, whether it's a girl that I'm seeking to date or even a guy that's just my friend, if they lack ambition, if a woman lacks ambition, it's a very, very unattractive trait for them to have. And you don't have to sit there and be a breadwinner or none of that. Like, just have a niche that you enjoy doing, that you show that you put work ethic and time into. Because one, and I'll honestly say, I'm single. And if I had a girlfriend, I couldn't live with her. But like, say I did, and I come to the house and she's just been sitting there all day waiting on me, there's probably a 90% chance I'm just gonna walk back out and go somewhere and do something. Cause like, you just been sitting here all day and you ain't doing nothing for nothing. Like you got to have some type of ambition. Hold
on, you just slid that in there though. You said if I had a girlfriend, I could live with her though.
I couldn't.
Why not?
Not until like, no. I like my space.
Oh, but if it progresses,
then maybe like eventually, like if we like you become my fiance and we get married, then like, yeah, you can move in. But like, just because we dating, like I'm saying, but like maybe I'm wrong because I haven't done it yet. And if she like works and is busy and I'm busy, and then we come back to the house, maybe it'll work fine. But like I'm basing it off of all the times that someone's come and flown in to see me and hang out with me, and they stay for 3-4 days, and by the third day I'm already like, well, when's your flight? I'm annoyed.
I remember when I was like that, but ain't nobody staying for more than 2 days when I was like that. I ain't got time to be trying to entertain you and all of this other stuff. I got stuff to do.
Oh,
I do.
That's why we can't hang out, because on the third day, I'm already falling in love. I'm sitting here like, damn, I need 3 more days.
I'm gonna be like, fall in love like that.
Hey,
I want to be
a love at first sight type of girl. Okay, say that.
I want to like I would want to live with somebody if I really like them, because I'm gonna want to sleep with them every night. You can come to my house, but like I want you to be with me every night. If we're like,
well, that's different. I'm talking about just, you feel me, constantly having to entertain you like throughout these days. I personally, like I said, when I was real life doing that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I could just keep trying to entertain you day in, night out. Like, I ain't got time for that. That's why I said, I'm gonna give you a good 2 days and you gone.
I think the biggest thing is there's a balance, because I definitely enjoy company. Like, I actually kind of long for company, and I want to be around someone that I can be around with and hang out with. But at the same time, I do need my own space So if it gets to a point where like you said, I'm entertaining somebody, I literally like I have bad mood swings, and you're gonna tell I'm annoyed, and I'm gonna be ready for you to go, and
you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, the energy is gonna be bad.
Feel that, because if you're gonna be in a relationship with someone long term, you want to see all the sides that you can possibly see, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
As a well-rounded person, the good, the bad, and the
ugly. Exactly. And that's one thing I wanted to say. Like, I mean, personally, I would feel like no matter what, you have to live, you feel me, with the person that you are dealing with, for one, before anything else jumps off. Two, I feel like you have to also travel with that person, because I know when you go on you feel me, it's not like you're going on a date. Like, say you're going out the country and stuff like that, then I feel like a lot of true intentions and tend to show up, and you be like, hold on, like, this what type of shit you was on like the whole time? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's big though. You have to.
No, it is. I agree with that. I'm a very compatible person. I think for me, it's just going to take that right person that's willing to, go through those phases and develop and grow with me, and not expect nothing. Just let it happen organically and get to know me and know how to handle me and how to deal with me. Just like I'm gonna do the same for you, for her. And then I'll be able to probably be more open to like living with somebody and being able to be in the same roof. It's a process, I'm not a
levels. I get it.
There's levels to it. You gotta we can't just go straight for the home run. Yeah.
Okay, so let's play the red flag game. There's only 5 questions, and you just tell us if this is a red flag for you or not.
You're on a date and she has her phone face down at dinner.
That's a red flag.
Why is it a red flag?
Because I didn't been there before. I didn't play these childish games. When I used to flip my phone over, that's because I didn't want nobody to see who was texting me or calling me. That's for one. I don't need to flip my goddamn phone over no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, what is you hiding? Why is your phone down?
All right. I don't see it as a red flag.
Because
Why not?
Because me personally, I don't, because I'm not gonna just jump to the worst. I'm assume just like if my phone's upside down, it's because I wanted to show that I'm giving her my undivided attention, and not that I'm hiding something. Pocket? I mean, I put my wallet, but I'm saying
I'm not talking about wallet. I'm talking about like,
I know, but I'm saying like, let's say she don't got a purse. Maybe she's just wearing a dress and she walked in with her phone and keys or whatever, and so like maybe she don't want to like can't put it up, because I like me personally, I'm gonna put my phone I don't want myself in my pocket. So if I put my phone down and I have it face up and I'm getting text messages, I could care less what she sees on my phone. It's just the fact that I'm gonna take my attention from her to my phone. And I think like a disrespectful thing to do on a date is if I'm being attentive to something else and not my date.
Right.
So I don't see it as a red flag, because I'm just gonna say, okay, she's doing that because she's being very personal with just me and her. It's just me and her on this thing. So do y'all see it as a red flag?
Oh yeah. Yeah. What are we doing that for?
I've done it before, and it was just because
you're guilty if you're doing it.
No, but like my thing is like real talk. Like if I go on a date and I'm not exclusively with you, like we're not actually like boyfriend, girlfriend, and other girls hit my phone, I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah, you can see it. Because at the end of the day, like, don't sit there and act like you don't got somebody behind, on the side neither. Like everybody got something. So like, I'm not finna hide. If you ask me, do I see other women? Yes. But once you and I become exclusive, you'll be a priority and won't be other women. But we're just out eating dinner. Doesn't mean I have to only date you. I don't expect you to only date me. So I don't care what you see on my phone.
Okay. How about having more than one phone?
Yes.
How is that being secretive?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Because I didn't definitely have more than one.
You have 2 phones. Do they have both numbers?
No, never.
That's crazy. Why not?
I mean, look, you have the important ones who have both. But then but other than that though, I mean, shit, I had one that was just specifically family. Then I had another one that was just strictly social.
I'm one phone shoddy. You feel me? If she got 2 phones and it ain't because it's a business, I'm gonna be like, what do you have 2 phones for? Make it make sense.
Facts.
I got one phone. Like I said, I'm not gonna ask nobody of something that I want to hold myself to. So if I had 2 phones, which I have considered getting 2 phones, but that's more because I get tired of looking at this phone and seeing a whole bunch of names I don't care to see. So I'll just leave this phone at the house, and the phone that, is like that I carry with me is the ones for close friends and family. Because most of the people when they hit me up, I don't need to respond to you until I get to you, anyways. Right. But if, like my shorty got 2 phones and she's like, "Oh, I just got 2 phones," I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that's a red flag."
Yeah, you on the mainy one.
Yeah. First off, I mean, what number am I on? Yeah, I'm on the whole phone.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I mean, shit, I didn't been there on both sides. Like, just this having one and having 2.
What if I put you on the family phone though?
Then I feel special.
If you on the family one, then I mean you special. You locked in.
Yeah. Okay. So if I have 2 phones, ain't no shorty getting that until she locked in like for life.
Okay. Next question. Not meeting someone's family after consistently being around them or being in a committed relationship with them.
Yeah, probably.
Never being introduced to the girl's family after dating her or being in a serious relationship with her, like never meeting any of her family.
Yeah, I probably, in all honesty, I wouldn't even get into a relationship without meeting the family or at least FaceTime or something. But I would, because one, I'm going to be like, all right, you're ashamed of me because you don't meet your family, or like you're not allowed to date me or something. And then 2 is just like, I know I'm a very, 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 and Joe probably agrees with this about himself and with me, is that we're both very family orientated people. So like family comes first. And so there's a good chance before I ever became exclusive with a girl that my mama gonna know about her. She ain't got no details. She's just gonna know, hey, I'm seeing this girl. And as soon as we get to dating, like obviously she's gonna be my mom, my dad, my sisters, because I told you earlier, I'm gonna see how she interacts with my family. And so I would like to do the same, for her, because like if her family accepts me, I feel like that's just a different spot in her heart that I'm gonna have. So if she's not letting me meet that, it's gonna be like, all right, what do you like? What's your, unless you come from a really jacked up family situation and maybe she's embarrassed of her own situation, but I'm gonna make sure she shouldn't feel like that with me. Yeah,
I mean, I think I feel a certain type of way, but I mean, to me, I wouldn't even waste my time. You feel me? If I felt like shit was supposed to get real, I'm gonna be like, so what's up? Like first I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna invite myself over to, you feel me, try to see what's up with the fam. And then if that don't work, then I'm gonna just be like, you feel me? I see what type of time you want, you feel me? And you feel me, shift gears.
Yeah, because if I ever get married, like I'm definitely asking the father for his approval to marry his daughter. So like, if I only got a relationship with him prior to just come up and be like, hey, I'm trying to marry your daughter, like I couldn't even do that.
Wow. What about not having access to your person's social media pages because they're private or they won't add you?
Oh, wait, like, I can't even follow her?
You saying like you can't follow her?
Yeah, like if
that's a red flag.
Red flag. Okay. At first, I thought you were saying like, "Oh, can I have her passwords?" No, I don't want your passwords because that's your privacy. But I can't even follow you, or like let my shorty. This actually happened to a homie of mine. His shorty had a close friends, and he wasn't on it, and he was like, "I can't do it." I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same way. Okay. Like, if I got a girl, you're gonna be on my private Snapchat, my private close friends on Instagram. You're gonna have my quote unquote Finsta, whatever it's called. Like, she gonna be locked in. If she's keeping me from that, that's secretive. That's not private. That's secretive. No.
Do you feel like you need to follow each other on all your social media platforms? Do you feel like that's necessary? Like, it's not like she's trying to hide it from you or it's a secret.
Personally, I wouldn't think. Personally, with me, I don't think it'll be that serious. But like, I do feel like on certain things, I will definitely want certain things that I'm interested on, like as in Instagram, Twitter. I definitely want to be some type of, you feel me, affiliated with
Snapchat, that. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Gmail, Facebook. Like, friends.
All of that.
He talking about everything.
Hey, it's not even
TikTok and everything.
It's not even. No, I don't got no TikTok. But I'm saying, even if like she can have all her own. It's just like, why not follow each other? Like I mean, I'm not big on social media, so it's not like it's a big deal where I'm finna be going through your stuff. It's just the fact that like I feel like if I follow you, I support you.
So we have come to the point where, since we put you in the hot seat all show long, you get the chance to turn the tables and ask us one question.
one question.
Why is Devin like so like you need one question?
Devin,
you can't question me.
I already knew that Jordan was gonna be like, all right, well, I've started thinking about questions. I have 16. Like, I don't.
Devin's hands are sweating right now. So go ahead, Jodine. Ask a question.
No, you can go ahead and go first, bro, if you want to, because I know that's been on your mind.
My question is this: it's a 3-part question because there's some background. Listen, there's some background that has to be answered beforehand, so we know. So, like, real quick, like, how many relationships have y'all been in? That's not really a real question. That's just some background information for the main question.
Serious relationships, 3.
Okay, Devin.
None. 1. I would say 1. I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'll say 1.
Okay, so in these relationships, have y'all ever cheated?
No.
Devin,
they trying to hold it. Hey, Tasha definitely was like, y'all over there capping. Let me find out.
Big cap.
Let me find out.
Not in serious relationships.
No, not in a serious. Not to my one boyfriend.
Come on, man.
All right, so this is the main question though. The main question is it worse when a man cheats or when a woman cheats?
When a woman cheats.
Thank you, Tasha. Devin, I'm about. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Look at Devin.
I feel like
Devin definitely is gonna say the man. So go ahead.
Yeah, but I feel like me and Devin honestly got this connection. Like, we actually cool people now. But if she says the wrong answer, we not cool.
No, she's gonna say the dude.
I think it's equally bad.
I do too. Like that's. I mean, at the end of the day, fair point.
But look, let me ask you a question. Why do women cheat?
Because y'all fall in love with the dude.
Mostly because they're not being emotionally fulfilled, or
and then y'all fall in love with the next guy.
I don't know. I think it's usually the reason that people cheat in general is because they feel like they're not getting something in the relationship that they want.
That's not true.
I'll say for the most part. I know that there are other reasons, but I'm saying like across the board for the most part.
But across the board, that's that not true.
Missing, but
do you know what a squirrel likes to chase? A nut.
Okay.
All right, that's what.
Is that a joke? Was that supposed to be?
No, like
it clearly wasn't a joke.
What do you mean? Literally, you just want a nut?
That's what a lot of men.
That's what a lot of men be wanting. That's
no cap.
All.
Oh.
It's literally just like they see a girl, she look good, I want to hit, and they go cheat.
If a woman was cheating that way, it would be fucked up. Because
I think it's more worse.
Like I go out with my friends and I'm like, damn, he's fine. I'm gonna fuck him and cheat on my man. Like usually when their man isn't fucking them, women are like, damn, my man won't fuck me. Let me go fuck somebody else and make him mad, or fuck somebody else that might give me attention. Like women are like, damn, my man is fucking me. I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah, but women cheat too. And when they cheat, it's like a feeling and emotion is attached with that man as well. Guys can cheat and never talk to that girl again. A girl cheats, she gonna never get something back to that dude.
But what you just said is it doesn't really add up because
yeah, it does. I said a guy will cheat just to get a nut.
But hear me out. You have sex with a girl and you have no attachment to her. You go back to your girlfriend, but you just said that when women have sex, we have an attachment. So whether or not you're attached to that girl, she's still going to be attached to you, and she's going to be is probably going to fuck with your relationship. That's why when men cheat, it's probably the other woman that ends up fucking up the relationship. The man doesn't say, I'm going to leave my wife.
Yeah, that's a different
scenario.
Argument. I'm saying when say I'm in a relationship, say I'm dating you, Devin, and I cheat. 90% of the time I'm cheating is because this other girl look good and I just want to get a nut. Whereas if you was to cheat, and like you say, you're already emotionally attached to all that stuff, it's because this other dude is filling that void. You start to like him too. There's emotions involved. Majority of the time when a woman cheats compared when a man cheats is all about just pleasure and feeling.
Honestly, if you cheated on me, I would cheat on you because I was being vindictive.
Oh, you're spiteful.
Yeah, I would.
See, look, if you cheated on me,
if you cheat on me, I will take you back, but watch your back the rest of the time.
Oh, see, you're crazy. Oh, she's toxic. She's toxic. Your friend Devin toxic. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Say Devin cheated on me, I'm not taking you back for 1. 2, I'm in control of my own actions. So if I cheat, I'm wrong. Therefore, I'm not gonna let somebody else's actions entice my actions. So I'm just gonna bounce.
Do you expect to get taken back?
No. She dumb if she take me back.
I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater, so that would never happen to us, Jordan.
I don't know if you get.
Oh, hey, us. I like the sound of that, Devin. What's up?
That's why. Hey, look. That's why when you ask, have you ever cheated? Look, they was trying to hold it. They was
like, serious relationship.
Your question in.
I got one more for you. I got one more for y'all.
Hey,
for real.
No, it was one question. What do you mean you got one more?
I think me and Joe did such a good job for season 2 opener that we should be allowed 2 questions.
2.
Wait, hold on. But like,
I can just ask the whole 3 series question.
Right.
But they all correlated with each other though.
But time out. I asked the question. Joe never asked the question.
Okay, fair game. Go ahead, Joe.
Let me ask: are you guys givers or receivers?
Givers or receivers?
Givers or receivers?
That's
a broad question. It's a broad question.
What are we talking?
It's a broad question.
You're talking about across the board?
Across the board.
I'm both. You can't be both.
Yeah, you can. I would agree. I'm a low key of both. I'll answer for you because obviously y'all looking at it too deep. You feel me?
You just want to.
I think it's different ways.
Okay, give it to me. Give them to me. It's a podcast. It's for us to talk.
I think but I think they're like certain things, like in the bedroom.
Oh, you went sexually. See, there you go.
I went everywhere. I feel like you have to go everywhere. Hey, well, that's first where my mind went. I ain't gonna lie. That's what my mind went.
Oh my
God! It went there first, but
you went sexually first. Like, dang, like you realized, dude.
Because I thought that's what it was. Yeah, I get. That's what I think of initially. That might be.
Devin, what you thought of initially? Because you said both.
Devin.
Now she quiet. Oh, now she quiet.
This is what I thought. No, I know you just wanted to talk a little bit. I'll talk. I was just saying that I think that at first I was thinking, okay, I'm a giver, but then I'm like, wait, I like to receive as well. And then I thought, okay, I was thinking more than just sexually. So I was thinking like,
yes, across the board. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked the follow-up question. But
that's why, and I think
in general, in a relationship, I know I'm a giver. Okay. But I'm looking for that balance because I would like to not have to always like give everything that I have.
I'm looking for that balance. I like that.
Yeah, because like I don't want to give so much that I have nothing else to give. Like I'm tired of it.
No, I feel that. But some people are naturally just born like they're people pleasers. Like the reason why I don't like people who are people pleasers is because I feel like you can never make people happy. Therefore, you'll never be happy pleasing people. I'm a provider. I'm a provider though.
You'll provide in any way, but you're not going to come off that 5 bands.
Bye.
No, I didn't say financially. You heard that. I specifically left out.
Let me find out you one of them ones that be looking for them 5 bands.
Yeah, Devin might send that Apple Cash.
Listen, I don't need to bullshit trying to get you to give me money. I have my own.
Ooh, it don't matter. You got her own. Hey, too much money ain't enough money.
No cap. Because I ain't gonna lie.
I disagree because if it's my money, it's enough money.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. Hey, I was very tempted. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was very tempted. This sugar mama DM me and was like, "What's your cash app?" I was about to say,
"Hey, you know, I think I seen that when you posted."
I said, "Hey, fellas, we up."
Oh my god.
Hey, look, and I'm not saying trying to talk money. Like I'm blessed and I don't need it like that. But hey, a dollar's a dollar. If you're trying to give me, extra little spending money on the side, I'll buy me some shoes with it. Hey, if y'all want to know my cash app, you feel me? My birthday next year, but we can have a little half birthday coming up in a few months. I'm a January baby, real ones only,
Oh gosh, all right. Okay, Devin. So what's your answer to the question? Are you a giver or a receiver?
He said both.
Both.
Okay, why?
Because I think that every day you have like an emotional bank that is filled to a certain point. And every time you interact with someone, you either give or receive. And I think that if you give constantly, then you end up like empty. I think you have to give and receive. I think you have to kind of like meet it in the middle. I always say the emotional bank thing, but I think like in a relationship long term, if you always give, you're going to end up being like, they'll be happy and you'll just be tired.
I agree.
I totally agree. Like you have to find the balance.
Of what you said.
Though I will say, no, y'all, like I was nasty because my mind went to the bedroom. I do feel like in the bedroom, I'm more okay with being a pleaser than a receiver or whatever.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
But in the aspect of a relationship across the board, I do want to feel like whatever I give is reciprocated. I do want to feel like it's coming back. Like I don't want either of us to feel like we're doing all the giving. Like I don't want you to come to the table, make you a little to-go plate and then roll out. You know, I want you to come to the table with the same thing, and I'm coming to the table with, and we eat together. You know, we you know.
What if you come to the table and I clean the kitchen?
Balance. That's okay. I love that.
Okay.
What if I can't cook, but I want to clean?
Then I guess I gotta.
You can't cook? Let me find out.
Devin can't cook. She Uber Eats.
She definitely can't cook, huh?
I can tell how she got that bun on top of her head. She just DoorDash and queen.
Hey, she don't like that. Look, she's hot.
I cook when I need to cook. I don't cook every night.
Cook what? Is it a broad variety or
you bet not say spaghetti
noodles?
This is like question number 16.
Right, like 276. Like we said, one question a piece.
Okay, this is only one question, but part 16.
Spin-off.
Would you cook?
All right, is there any more questions? Funny. Because I'm gonna keep asking them if y'all don't, you know what I'm saying?
We don't need you to.
No, there's no more questions.
Look at her, like no more questions.
There's too many. Thanks, Joe and Jordan, for joining us on this episode. We appreciate you guys coming and being open and honest. Download the app, subscribe, like, and comment on the episode of the podcast. We'll be back next week with a new guest in the hot seat, so tune in. Us